What's up YouTube, it's your boy Kevs and this is week 2 of the PML Summer Draft League. I am the coach of the Kings of Iron Fist and this week we take on Siraj and Shaymin. I'm not sure what to make of his team. He has Pelipper but his only Swift Swim user is Beartick and it's not like that's gonna outspeed Scarfers anyway. He does have good mons like Lax and Lucario, but the rest look very iffy to me. At the very least, Rain will neutralize the fire weaknesses of most of his team. Now, I'm expecting Pelipper, Lax, Lucario, Ribombi, Beartick, Unpheasant, and Serena or Askew, if that's how you pronounce it. We're definitely favored to win, but he might surprise us. Okay, so Shedinja over Lucario. That's actually great for us. Lucario is one of the mons that beats this team, especially Special Lucario, so glad that's off the table. I did bring some coverage for Shedinja, just in case, but I don't think I plan to set up rocks this game. Let's take a look and see how it went. So I lead off with Heliolisk as he goes for Ribombi, sets up the webs as we go for a Volt Switch, get a nice chunk of damage as well as bring out G-Wiz, our Wheezing. Now, defogging is really free here, there's nothing really he can do to us. He goes for the Moon Blast that does nothing, and we get a free defog. Get some recovery back. He goes for the webs. We just take the kill here with Flamethrower. Sends out Pelipper. So he sets up the Rain. Now, I don't really remember this game if what was the spread on my Wheezing, but I think we should be able to live a hit here. Unless it's like Specs, maybe Specs Weather Ball, Pelipper, some weird stuff like that. He goes for a Scald, so we definitely live that. I go for the defog, so webs are out of the game for the whole game. Now I switch into Heliolisk, which is a very hard counter to Pelipper. There's really nothing he can do to Heliolisk here. Both Hurricane and the water moves are basically not going to be effective at all. So we get a free attack here. Now he makes the switch to Shedinja, very interesting. Now, I'm not sure if my Heliolisk here was choice locked, because the game happened a while ago. But we did prepare just in case he brings Shedinja. And we make the switch to Diggersby. Goes for the Night Slash, that's fine. Now, knowing that we outspeed, there was no drawback to just hitting knockoff here. It does good damage to his whole team, and no one really appreciates their item getting knocked off. He goes for Endure, gets the weakness policy off. Doesn't really matter because we outspeed anyway, and he won't be able to use any Shadow Sneaks because we are immune. Goes for Serena. I go for the knockoff here, knowing that we don't really care too much about differential here. And even if he goes for like the grass move, we'll probably fall to that. But at this point, it looks like our victory is pretty sure. I don't really need Diggersby anyway in this game. He gets a crit. The crit did not matter, of course. Now we go for Dragapult here. He switches to Pelipper. We go for the darts. At this point, I went for the darts because I think the darts would have killed Serena as well. So basically, someone was getting knocked out this turn or next turn. Sets up the Rain. We go for darts again. Now Beartick comes, so I already know this is Swift Swim. We switch out to Bronzong. Goes for the crash on the Dragapult. Does nothing here. Reveals at his life orb. So we may take good damage here if he goes for like the water move, like liquidation. We go for protect just to waste some rain turns. Rain is gonna be out permanently anyway. Goes for liquidation, that's fine. I go for body press just to get some damage on him. And then we switch to Heliolisk here. There's no reason for him to go for the ice move because it would not kill Bronzong anyway. We go for the Hyper Voice, get the kill. Go for Laxo, with Serena being at not really at full health, about 70% if I'm not mistaken. Snorlax is gonna be his designated max 1. And I was concerned of Snorlax having sets like bulk up, since most of my attackers are physical, as well as he has a high SPDF stat anyway. So if he goes bulk up, sets a few bulk ups and goes max, we may lose the game. That's why we kept the Weezing around. Goes for stockpile. We go for clear smog here and remove all that stats. He goes for Yon, doesn't really matter here. We switch to Bronzong, he tries to stockpile again. We go for the Toxic. So the reason we do this is because we don't really fear it being too offensive because it has stockpile instead of bulk up. Bulk up, I may have played this differently, but we'll never know. Goes for Yan again. So the fact that also he has Yan and bulk up means he only has 2 coverage moves for attacking. So he already reveals one is fighting with max knuckle. Does nothing. Oh my god. The crit did like 6%. Jesus. We go for clear smog just to remove those stats again. He goes for the max strike. So at this point, we already know he has fighting and normal. So Dragapult is going to be a free switch into this. We go to Dragapult. Max strike, that's nothing. We go for the darts. 2 hits. He goes for Yan. Poison kills. Serena comes in. We just go for the darts. And that's gonna be GG. It's dashing. So the game looked kinda brutal for Siraj perspective. He did tell me later on in the game that he's not really a singles player. He's more into doubles. So he's just trying to get experience in the league, which is totally fair. It should always be a learning experience. That's how I would look at it. And yep, we're able to get a 5-0 win without even using Dynamax. So that's a good thing for us. I am learning the new format as well because I think some of the players here were able to play in the previous league in Gen 8, but this will be my first Gen 8 league. So we're off in a good start, having a 2-0 record. And if you like the content, like, share, and subscribe. Peace out.